What's up? I got I got Judas Priest going in the background, you know. I'm I'm not I love Discord, don't get me wrong. Um I do not I do not like all the notifications. Um God. I sorry, God, this is just taxing. And it it does not. I don't know. Whatever. I'm losing subs like a freaking. I'm losing subs like a. Yeah, I'm losing subs. No one's gonna be in here. Um, I wanted to get on here and I wanted to kind of give you a little update on what's going on with Mine 69. Um, hey, look at me setting stuff up. I shaved today, as you can see. I was gonna shave the head, but everybody's like, just let it grow. So fucking, yeah, how am I gonna let it grow? There ain't shit there to grow. Whatever. Um, I wanted to get on here and I wanted to give a little shout out to all you guys that have stuck with me through all this bullshit and everything. Um, we're at a point now. I yesterday uh, went and saw a friend. I haven't seen him in 5 years. I went and saw him yesterday, and he is in the throngs of alcoholism. Um, I don't think there's any hope left for it because he doesn't want it. Um, he doesn't care, and for those people out there who think partying and everything is fun, and it is fun. I love to chase the ladies. I love to party. I love to run the streets. I always have. I always probably will. But to see someone that would, I mean, I would put my life on the line for him if it came to it, and he would do the same for me. Um, but to see how far um, alcoholism can go. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a full blown fucking. I'm an alcoholic. I already know it. Um, was that due to choices I made when I was younger? Sure. I ran the streets, partied. Like I said, I love the streets, man. That's where I live. Is in the street. You know. Um, but yesterday was a very, very, very big wake up call to me. For the simple fact that I saw someone that was my dog. I mean, he was my dog. But I said it a little bit yesterday, call him up for $1,000 at 5 in the morning. He was on it, 1,000 bucks, nothing. Call him in 2 hours after that and say, I need 10,000. He'd be like, yep, on it. But for for me to see this person in as bad a shape as he's in now, I mean, literally, I was there less than 5 minutes, and he stood up and shit and pissed himself right in his living room. Joker John, what's up? Um, I was shocked, man. Like I said, I'm a drunk, man, and I never, ever. And I said to him, I was like, dude, what are you fucking doing? He's like, I don't give a fuck. He sat right back down in his chair. He just didn't care, man. He just doesn't care. And yeah, I mean, I'm not making excuses for the dude. Dude's an awesome guy, fucking top notch. Um, I'll give you a little backstory on him. He was He's been a full blown alcoholic for a long fucking time, long time. Um, I think it was 15 years ago, left the bar. He used to be a bartender. Um, he left a bar, and he had, I think he's told me he had like 4 miles to his house, something like that, 4 miles maybe. But it was highway, so he had to take the highway to get home. Driving a Volkswagen Rabbit head on into a semi. I mean, straight head on. Yeah, I mean, head on. Um, and there is still, I don't know that he still has it, but I've seen it. Um, he was done, toast. I mean, done. He was in a coma for 6 months, something like that. Um, this was before they would do the medically induced comas that they do now to because when your body is in a comatose state, it heals faster. Um, so now they put people in comas all the time, you know, just to get them to heal. Um, but this was long before that. Literally 6 months in a coma. I mean, just done, toast. Um, and he woke up one day, and he woke up, and it was day one. I mean, it was day one as far as he didn't know how to talk. He didn't know how to walk. He didn't know that he was supposed to. Years later, it comes in. He didn't know that he was supposed to shit and piss in a bathroom. I mean, he was a baby, and if you could imagine, he was like 30 years old, maybe, and they videotaped this. so they could show him his progress. Like, he was like a baby. I mean, like a baby. They'd be like, Dave, you need to stand up. You need to walk. Eh. He had no knowledge of speaking, no knowledge of anything. Just traumatic brain injury. I mean, traumatic. Um, and he came out of it. And he did. He did really good for a long time. Um, then I ran into him again by chance. I was manager of it was a big company at the time. And I was managing their floor end of the business. I was managing their general cleaning end of the business. I was running the business for these guys. And these guys are awesome guys. Still, to this day, they're all my friends. The ones that are still alive. Um, so I chance run into Dave. One of the contracts we had was with a local bowling alley here in town, which is like the bowling alley in our town. Ooh. So we would clean it, and here, lo and behold, is Dave. Fucking working the bar. It was like, we never ever fucking lost touch or whatever. And I'm like, hey, Glenn, what the fuck are you doing in my account? He goes, what the fuck are you doing in here? So it was like I said, it was like we had never lost touch. He's just a fucking great guy, man. Just an awesome dude. And he held it together. He did. He held it together. This was maybe 8 months after he'd had his accident. And he held it together. I mean, he knew that what had got him to where he was the booze, the liquor. So he's fucking awesome, dude. Just a great guy, man. And he used to walk all the time. He still does. That's all he does is walk, man. He doesn't have anything to do. He doesn't have any more booze. He goes outside and goes for a walk. And I mean, this guy goes for a walk. I mean, we're miles walking. So he was walking back and forth home from this bowling alley. And I'm there anyway. I'm checking on my people. I'm cleaning the motherfucker. I'm there, And he lived maybe 4 blocks from my house. I mean, I would pass it, driving my company vehicle. I'd pass him. He'd be walking, and I'm like, fucking, this is my dog, why am I letting him fucking walk, So I'm like, dude, I'll just give you a ride. So I started giving him a ride, and, these cool people, and I was still partying and stuff hardcore back then. But I never offered him anything, or fucking no. I mean, no, because I knew, So one night we're driving, and there's a bar literally maybe 10 blocks from my house. And we would drive by this bar every night, every night, every night, driving by this bar. He was, before I started giving him a ride, he was walking by this bar every fucking night, every night. And that is, for those of you that don't understand, that is hardcore for an alcoholic. I mean, to walk by a bar, you know, every day, or drive by a bar every fucking day. It nags on you. And his dad, back in the day, used to own 3 or 4 different bars here in my city. I mean, his dad was well known. So, back to what I was saying, we're driving by this motherfucker every day. And one night, we're driving by and he says, pull in. I looked at him and I said, Dave, what? He's like, pull in. I said, we can't, man. He's like, no, we have to pull in. And I'm a fucking grown man, you know, but I'm nobody's babysitter. So we pulled in, we got drunk or whatever. And that was the start of his spiral. I mean, this dude, he had it going on, man. I mean, fucking, he had it. Even when he said pull in, even though he didn't have it like he used to have it, he still had it going on. Yeah. I after seeing him yesterday, this has been running through my mind. What if I wouldn't have turned in to that bar that night? Would he be where he's at right now? I don't know, man. You know, I just don't know. And that's hard, man. That's a lot. You know, I just saw him yesterday. Like I said, it's been like 5 fucking years since I've seen this dude. And just to see him in that spot, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, there's a good fucking friend right there, man. There's not many true people out here in the YouTube land, but there is a true mofo right there. That's Kink, Kynk. Please go give him a look. He is an awesome dude, man. Just awesome. I just love him, man. He's a great guy. Um, I just tear myself up. You know, like I said, I just saw him yesterday, so I'm just like beating myself up, man. And he told me, you know, when I left, I was like, dude, let's go, man. I will go with you to treatment right now. I will turn myself in. I will do it. You know, I will fucking do it. You know. And he's a great guy, you know. Fuck. It's just as I drink beer. I've been a wreck. And I just, I tried, man. I did. I tried my damnedest again yesterday. 5 years ago, when I saw this guy, I tried. I tried. 5 years ago, I tried, man. I was like, dude, let's go. And he would. He's like, fuck you. He calls me by my last name as I call him. He's like, fuck you, dude. I'm not, I ain't there. Give up on me because I've given up on myself. That was 5 years ago. And then I see him yesterday, and it's bad. People don't understand. They're like, yeah, have a beer, blah, 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 blah. You might be a weekend drinker. You might be an every other day drinker. You might be whatever. But people don't understand how bad alcoholism can be. I mean, how bad. That's all he worries about. I said, I was there 10 minutes yesterday. That's it. Of course, I shouldn't. But me being the guy I am, I'm a nice guy. Of course, when I showed up, I had a bottle with me. Um, that wasn't for me because I don't drink hard liquor. Um, I took him over a bottle. He loves vodka. So I took him over a bottle. He's a fucking prick, too. Of course, first thing he does is starts bitching about the kind of vodka I buy him. So I grabbed it back out there. Oh, fuck you. I'll take it with me. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Oh, fuck. And that's what's so hard, man, is that we had some good times. I mean, this is a good dude. Um, I said yesterday, uh, he, one of the only people ever that has known where I live. Um, I used to come over. My kids were little. Now, they're grown now, 31 and 29, they're grown now, but he used to come to my house. We used to he was my bro. I mean, and I told him that yesterday. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Look at you. You just stood up and pissed and shit right in front of me on your living room floor and sat back down in your chair and started drinking again. How did you fall this far? He said, I just don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I said, let's go, man. I did. Yesterday again, I said, let's go, man. I got a fucking car out there. Let's get in that fucking car, and I will turn myself in right along with you. Let's go. Don't do this, man. He said, just leave. I said, I can't just fucking leave you here. You just shit and pissed yourself in front of me, man. I can't leave you here. I can't. He said, Mike, he said, I just can't do it anymore. He said, you're the only person. He said, when someone knocked on that door today, he said, I was praying it was you. I said, why would you pray that it was me of all people? He goes, because I know you're a real motherfucker. And you're going to tell me that I'm fucking up. I said, then why are you doing this, man? Why are you doing this when you know? And he said, no one cares. My mom died. No one calls me. Nobody comes over. He said, I sit here by myself. And I said, what? And wallow in fucking what could have been or what should have been? You're gonna sit in your own excrement, in your own fucking piss, and think about what could have been? Why don't you take a shower and get your ass up and let's go? You don't want it. You don't want it. It told me that. He told me flat out. Just so I love you, man. I love your kids. I love everything about you. We've always been friends. He said, but I'm telling you, I'm done. This is it. This is it. I told him, I said, this is it? This is it? Because if this is it, I don't want any part of it. I don't want any fucking part of this, man. I said, I love you enough to tell you right now. Get your fucking shit together. Get your bag packed. Let's go. I said, but if you don't want that, I can't force that on you, man. I can't. I can't force that on you. All I can say is that there is people that care about you, man. There is. But if you're not going to care about yourself, nobody's going to care about you. It's just the bottom line, man. Thank God for Kink, man. Thank God for Kink. I'll just tell you what. This guy is a true mother effer. Kink is a good person. Just an awesome dude, man. And I consider him one of my friends. I would, if Kink lived in my area, I would let Kink come to my house. Just because he's an awesome dude, man. And he understands me, and I understand him. He's good people. So I tried, man. I tried my best. I did everything I could do to get him to go, and he doesn't want to. Flat out doesn't want it. And I can't, you cannot, and it's an old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Bring some breathers. So I've been analyzing my life ever since that. My God. Just for the fact that I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen, I've fucking been around and I've seen some drunks, but I've never seen a friend of mine in that fucking bad of shape. And I can't go back. I told him, I said, dude, I love you, man. I love you. But you'll never see me again. He's like, fucking, what are you fucking saying? And I said, I'm saying, dude, I can't do it. Can't do it, man. I can't do it for my sanity, and I can't do it for yours. I said, that's the last fucking bottle I bring over here. Ever. Give me some voice. So yeah, man. That's my trip into nasty fucking Bill. He is so bad. He told me this yesterday. He is so bad that the people that live in his apartment complex fucking tried to have him committed. I told him, I said, this isn't funny, but dude, are you shitting me? The fucking people, they did. They locked him up, put him in the fucking goddamn thing, and he told me, excuse me, he told me, he said, dude, I fucking told them. They asked me what I was gonna do when I got out. And I fucking told them I'm gonna walk straight across the street. I'm gonna give me a fifth of vodka. So kiss my Oh. Ivan, what's up, man? I, farewell, my friends. Yeah, I'm talking about a buddy I had to say goodbye to. Um, Sometimes goodbye is not a bad thing. Okay. It, like I told him, dude, I'm always here, man. Fucking always. You know where I live. I said, you're more than welcome to come sleep in my basement with me. But I cannot be a party to your demise, man. I can't. Just can't. Fucking Ron Botello, man. Of all the people, Ron Botello. Love you, Ron. Bastard. I hope so, Kink. I really do. But I don't foresee it happening, man. I just don't. I mean, this guy and me, we ran the fucking streets. I mean, we ran it. We, yeah, excuse my language, but we bent them all over the sink, toilet, you name it. We were on it. And to see someone, like I said, to see someone that I considered, I consider him more of a fucking brother than my own brother. It made me wake up, you know. It made me look at my own self. Because if you as a person maybe have doubts in your mind about what you're doing or who you're trying to be or what you're trying to project or whatever your deal is, to see it at that level makes you realize, you know, what is the saying? You go and see people that are in worse shape than you are to make yourself feel better. That made me not feel better. Um, fucking good guy, man. God, it just tears my heart up. It just really does. But like I said, the last thing I said is I stood up, because I think I was there maybe 15 minutes, maybe. I was sitting on like 2 inches of the edge of a chair. Um, he's like, "Oh, dude, fucking bed bugs, man." I was like, "What?" Fucking things are just relentless. Oh, you fucking goddamn. 3 times they've been into my apartment to try and get rid of these bed bugs. What? So I'm sliding a little further out of my chair. It's like, they're in that couch over there where I sleep. Dude, don't sit on the couch. What? What? Are you fucking kidding me? I said, and then he always keeps his windows open. He's got like a, be like the basement's ground level apartment, whatever. And he leaves the windows open. All the fucking people know him, He's fucking flaming drunk. And the guy comes to the fucking window. He's like, "Hey, is that Mike in there?" "Yeah." "Fucking guy's got bed bugs. Get the fuck out of there." It's like, oh my fucking God. Why didn't you tell me this when I walked in the fucking door? You Jesus Christ. Oh, for love of God. Oh, that's one of his famous sayings, "for the love of God." Ugh. I looked at him and I said, "No wonder you shit and piss yourself. You're living in bed bugs, you freak." Oh my God. Are you kidding me? So it was a lot easier after he threw that little thing in there. It was a lot easier to say that I'll never come back. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, just. Are you kidding me? On top of everything else. Are you kidding me? God. I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't. I couldn't make this shit up. I love him. Great dude, man. Great dude. Never see him again. I shouldn't say that because I it's just my heart. In my heart, it just hurts. And I don't know, man. I might go over there and give it one more shot, man. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna sit down. But I might go give it one more shot, man. I actually, to be honest with you, I don't touch a thing. Don't touch anything. He did. He's like, "Dude, that motherfucker's relentless." I'm like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" He's like, "Look at my legs." He fucking just tore up. Just gross. I looked over at his fucking. I said, "Where'd you get that fucking goddamn couch?" It's like one of them. It's a fucking. Like a love seat that folds out into a bed. Like, where'd you get that fucking couch, dude? He's like, "It was out at the fucking dumpster, alright?" I get tired of sleeping on the floor. I said, so what? Sleep with bed bugs? That's better. You fucking idiot. Are you kidding me? He's like, I just don't give a fuck. Obviously. Oh, God. I couldn't make this shit up. It's just so crazy. Oh. He's like, what do you fucking think I'm gonna just leave a good couch out there? Jesus fucking Christ. I said, you don't think that the reason they got rid of the fucking couch was because it had bed bugs in the motherfucker? God damn. Are you kidding me with this shit? He's like, oh, the fuck. Why you always gotta be so negative? I'm like, dude, I'm just being fucking real. If there's negativity in my realism, then I'm a negative motherfucker. But I'm being real. You picked a fucking couch out of the dumpster, and now you got bed bugs. And it's somebody else's fucking fault? It's nobody's fault but your own. You're picking up couches out of the dumpster and sleeping in it. I said, did you even clean the motherfucker? No. So what'd you do? I brought it in the house and opened it up and went to bed. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me? Wow, man. Just wow. I love the dude to fucking death, man. But his, like I told him, I flat out told him, I said, Dave, I said, if 10 years ago, if we sat down and we talked about somebody else doing this shit, I said, you know, as well as I know, how bad we tear that motherfucker up. Just rip him down on what a dirtbag he is. And I said, look at you, man. Look at you. You're doing this shit, man. You're doing everything we thought was fucking hilarious that other people did. You said, I just can't. I have no desire to do anything but wake up in the morning and drink. I don't know, man. What can you do with people like that? Like we've said, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make that horse drink, and you cannot strictly on your own will. I'm coming to this realization now. Strictly on my will, I cannot bring back what he once was. I just can't. I love him. He knows I love him. And I told him, I said, dude, I'm not abandoning you at all. I just can't be a party to this, man. I can't. I cannot. I said, because if tomorrow you died and I was a part of this, I don't know if I could live with myself. I really don't. So know that alcoholism is a debilitating disease. As much, and this is what people don't understand about alcoholism. They're like, just stop. Just don't. Just don't drink. It's not that easy. It's not. He told me, he said, if I could just quit, I would. But I can't. I don't want to. So know that when people say, I'm an alcoholic, and yeah, it's so cliche anymore. Oh, I'm an alcoholic. To really say that and mean that that is a big, big step. I mean, that is the biggest step of all. When you can admit that you are powerless over something, you know, I don't know. People that aren't alcoholics don't understand. My wife never drank, smoked. I take that back. She drank once and I tricked her. I'm like, yeah, just drink this orange juice. It's okay. I'll never do that again. Holy crap. Whew. I didn't know my wife could say words like that. Oh, to this day, she'll bring it up. But she doesn't understand. You know, in her eyes, it's like her deciding she's not going to eat any more chocolate. She just doesn't eat any more chocolate. But with booze, it's not like that, man. I could say tomorrow, I've said it for fucking 40 years. I'm not gonna drink. You know, what do I end up doing? I drink. That's alcoholism. So, I mean, everyone who thinks, know that if you're in your 20s, top of the world, know that all your exploits you're doing now can later come back and say hello all over again. And when they come back and they say hello all over again, it's generally not a pat on the head, hello. It's generally kicking down your door, hello. I love you guys, man. I do. And I'm glad you guys are here. And I'm glad that you guys have listened to me talk about this. Because alcoholism is a serious, serious issue. It actually gets swept under the rug. And that's by choice. Or by design, I should say. Um, uh, there is a lot more issues with alcohol than there ever, ever would be with marijuana. A lot. I mean, and if you look into the reason why marijuana is so bad, it was all the alcohol. It was all the big alcohol firms that tried to make it bad. It was J.P. Morgan, I do believe, who made it bad. Marijuana was not even that was a Mexican word. And they tried to make it out as, hey, smoke the marijuana. You're so lazy. You're so lazy, like a Mexican. Look into this, people. And they banned hemp years, like I said, J.P. Morgan. I think it was J.P. Morgan one of those, or Rockefeller, one of those big rich people back in the day. Um, but hemp paper was going to bring down the cost of printing newspapers and this, that, and the other thing. And there were so many uses that hemp could be used for. And I mean, this was in the very early beginnings of marijuana or whatever. And they shut it down. Shut it down. Made it outlawed, the whole bit, because he had money in the paper industry, and that was going to cut into his profits. So why not demonize what's going to cut into your profits? And the alcohol people, of course, jumped on it. They went through prohibition, and that was a joke. Um, but that is where the demonization of marijuana came in, and they started the smear campaign on it. Reefer madness, the whole bit. I could go on and on and on and on this subject. Um, just another fact to throw out there: Richard Nixon made it a Schedule One. He actually put it as a Schedule One, kind of as a holding pattern. Um, Supposedly, it was going to be only Schedule One for a little while, and then he was going to reevaluate and everything. We're talking about this is 75 ish, and of course, as we all know, before he could pull it back off Schedule 1, where he'd put it just as a holding place, not saying it was freaking on the level of coke or heroin, just put it there as a holding place while he did more research. Of course, the whole Watergate thing happened, and I'm not a crook. And so it's stayed there since then. And he's, even before he passed away, he was on record as saying, "I never said pot was a Schedule One drug, never." But it's still there. I mean, I would much rather smoke 6 joints and drive my car than drink 6 beers and drive my car. It's not the demon drug. But whatever. What? Holy backwards. Backwards. Yeah, the world famous alcoholics are dead. Exactly, King. Oh, name one world famous alcoholic that's still alive. There isn't any. Huh. Oh, and we're not going to change the world here. Not going to change the world here. I'm just giving you a little insight into my life and the experiences that I go through. I love doing these vlog things, just because it's a kind of a therapy for me. Um, just so I can tell some stuff and get it off my chest. you know. But I do appreciate all you people, man. I do. I love you. Peace. Stay true to yourself, okay? Do not allow people, substances, other influences get in here. Because when you feel it down here in your gut that something's right, 9 times out of 10 it's right. So, I don't know. I love you guys. Peace.